Can you lose fat and gain muscle at the same time? For most people, the answer would be a straight no. Why is that? In this video, I'm going to talk about why it's possible to lose fat and gain muscle at the same time and how to go about it. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and the bell to be notified every time I post a video on fitness, fat loss, and muscle building. I've helped so many of my clients shed fat while building muscle by following a few simple steps, and I'm so excited to help you with that too. Let's dive in. If you're looking to build muscle and shed fat at the same time, you want to do what we call body recomposition. To achieve this, we must understand a few things. The first thing is that to lose fat or weight, you must be in a caloric deficit. This means you must be eating fewer calories than what your body requires to maintain its current weight. And on the other hand, to gain muscle, your body must be in a caloric surplus. This surplus provides the energy that your body needs to repair and build muscles. Bodybuilders have been using this method of gaining or bulking while on a surplus and cutting while on a deficit for a very long time. And because bodybuilders have been doing this for a very long time, it has become mainstream. Most people follow the same method when they either want to shed fat or bulk up. But the level of discipline required to gain or bulk, then shed the fat to close to 10% body fat, it's not easy. It's out of this world. And that's why most people who try doing this, they fail. Why is that? They eat a lot to bulk up, they gain a lot of muscle, but the muscle also comes with a lot of fat. But because they lack the discipline to stick to a cutting diet to lose body fat, they give up and abandon their goal altogether. But the big question is, can we find a middle ground where you can lose body fat while gaining muscle at the same time? And the answer is yes, it can be done. But it will vary in difficulty depending on where you are on your fat loss or muscle building journey. If you're a beginner, for example, that is if you've been training for less than 1 year, or you haven't been training properly, it can be easier for you to lose fat while gaining muscle than another person who's been training for more than 2 years and they have low body fat levels. And because beginners have a slightly higher body fat level, the body can tap into their body fat stores to provide the energy to build more muscle even when they are in a caloric deficit. So here are 5 steps you can follow to lose body fat and gain muscle at the same time. Step number 1 is to have a plan. Before you do anything else, you must figure out your starting point. If your body fat is over 25%, you can lower your calories by 10 to 15% to get into a calorie deficit. You will still be able to shed body fat while building muscle because, like I've said earlier, your body will be able to tap into your body fat stores to provide the energy needed for these purposes. And if you're below 20% body fat, start at your maintenance calories. A simple way of estimating your maintenance calories is to multiply your body weight in pounds by 15 if you are moderately active. Alternatively, you can continue eating at your current level and tweak your exercise and see how your body will respond to that. Step number 2 is to prioritize resistance training. You can shed fat through diet alone, but if you're not doing resistance training, your muscles will not grow. You must provide the required stimulus to build muscle, and that can only come from resistance training. And while doing this, focus on progressive overload. This means gradually adding either weight or volume, that is the number of repetitions or sets you're doing every workout, or just working on perfecting certain movements over time. Step number 3 is to make sure you're eating enough protein. Eating foods that are rich in protein is the key component when it comes to losing fat and gaining muscle at the same time. Whether you're starting at maintenance or in a slight calorie deficit, you must prioritize protein because it will help your body burn more calories. And this is what you want, because more calories burned means more fat loss. In addition, by eating more protein, you'll be giving your body enough nutrients and energy to build more muscles. Aim for a gram of protein per pound of body weight. For example, if your weight is 70 kilos, take 70, multiply by 2.2, you'll get 154 grams. That will be your protein intake per day. 154 grams. And if you're enjoying this video, hit that like button and share in the comments below if you've ever tried shedding fat and gaining muscle at the same time and how it worked out for you. Moving on. Step number 4 is to clean up the overall diet. Now that you're training regularly, at least 3 to 4 times a week, and you're hitting your protein target per day, the next thing to do is to cut out all junk and all added sugars. Here's why. When you eat better quality food, you provide your body with enough calories and nutrients to help rebuild your muscles. If you don't, your body will break down muscle tissue to fuel itself, which is the opposite of what you're trying to achieve. And to perform at peak levels, you need a variety of nutrients from different food groups. Eating a well-rounded diet that provides you with the necessary vitamins and minerals keep your system working at its best. And by doing this, you'll shed fat faster and you'll build muscle at the same time. And step number 5 is to do moderate cardio. Adding moderate cardio to your resistance training will help you get a balanced workout. The most important question you should be asking yourself is, what type of stimuli are you sending to your body? You want the stimuli from resistance training to be higher than that from cardio. So your resistance training must be more than your cardio. Avoid long, drawn-out, endurance-style cardio sessions because they'll kill your gains. Do short and intense cardio sessions such as sprints, as they simulate the effect you get from lifting weights. But this does not mean you have to avoid doing cardio. Cardio is good for your health because it helps burn calories, making it easier to hit your fat loss goals while still eating enough for muscle building. So you can continue losing fat and building muscle for as long as possible. You can keep doing these until you become more muscular and leaner than the average person. I've seen this work so well for so many people in my many years as a personal trainer. But remember, the process of body recomposition takes time. You cannot rush it. You must give yourself enough time and allow your body time to shed that fat and put on that precious muscle. Healthy fat loss and healthy muscle gain takes a long time. It is a slow but steady process that will give you a strong but good looking physique if you're willing to stay focused and put in the work that's required. But you can only maintain your new physique by following the steps and sticking to the habits that I've talked about previously. Number 1, doing resistance training to stimulate muscle building. Number 2, eating more protein to repair and grow your muscles. Number 3, having good quality nutrition for an overall healthy body. And number 4, adding moderate cardio for faster fat loss. That is my simple formula to lose fat and gain muscle at the same time. And if you found this video useful and are more interested in fat loss and muscle building, be sure to like and subscribe. And if you have any questions about losing fat and gaining muscle at the same time, drop them in the comments below or send me a DM on Twitter. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.